Thomas with Houston Paint Protection, here to talk about paint protection film, ceramic window tint, and ceramic coating installs done at dealerships and whether or not you should have it done there or have it done at an aftermarket shop like us. In general, when we get this question, it's coming from people who are doing their homework and cross-shopping because they already have a vehicle or have an incoming vehicle, or they are literally sitting at the dealership. Someone in the finance office is trying to push this stuff on them, and maybe they are very interested and they want it done, or they just need more information, but they're not sure if they should have it done there. I would say, in general, I am on the side of not having this stuff done at a dealership. And there are two major reasons why. The first one is going to be oversight, and the second one is going to be quality of work. Now let's talk about the oversight first. If you are looking for these services, most of the time, if you're with a reputable installer who's using good products, there's no other way to say it, but it's just not going to be cheap, right? This isn't a $100 service. And at the end of the day, you're trusting your vehicle, you're leaving it on someone's property, most likely overnight. You've got people washing these cars, running machines on them, knives if they're doing hand cutting, same thing with window tint installs, spraying fluid all inside of the vehicle. So lots of risky things going on in and around your vehicle. And you want to make sure that the people that are handling this job, who are getting hands-on, are responsible, they're well-trained, they're full-time, this is their actual profession, and obviously you want to make sure the business that's handling this checks all of those boxes as well. Reputable, has proper insurance, has proper experience to handle this, not only the scope of work, but the type of vehicle that you've purchased, all of those things. Most of that stuff goes out of the window when you're doing this through a dealership, because typically they're handling this either in-house with somebody in the back or a third party that they're sending your vehicle off to. So you're not actually really sure who's putting hands on the car, who's got the liability, where the experience lies, what actual products you're getting. All of those things are essentially unknown. And because of that, and because of the price points and the fact that dealers obviously like to put their arbitrary margin so they can make money on somebody else's work, all of those things combined, personally, I would not like to have that happen outside of my direct oversight as an owner. So in general, the oversight thing is a huge reason why I recommend not having this stuff done through dealers. It really doesn't matter if the person they work with, if they claim that they do a great job or that they've been working with them for 10, 15, 20 years. None of that stuff matters on the oversight side, because at the end of the day, you're just hoping it's gonna turn out the best based on what they're telling you and not what you're seeing and experiencing for yourself firsthand. Now, the second major reason is going to be quality of work. And there's really just no getting around this. If you've worked in the automotive industry, anything from mechanic shop to auto aesthetics, everything in between, you know that dealerships in general, when they offer these third-party services or things that exist outside of selling cars, they're looking for the cheapest work possible. They want whoever can get something out the door that's acceptable, not great, but acceptable, with a low enough price point that they can put fat margins on it so it's worth their time. And there's no escaping this. They all play the same game. And because of that, I very much discourage people from having this type of work done through dealerships because of all of the reasons I listed on the oversight side, and more importantly, the fact that you really have no idea who's working on your car or what their background is. For example, here at Houston Paint Protection, all of our employees are full-time. They work inside of their profession. We are not subbing out to people who happen to come in just when we have jobs. We built this whole facility around providing these specific services and doing them well, consistently, and at price points that reflect the type of work that we do. If you're getting this stuff done at a dealership, again, they're going with the lowest bidder, whoever can do it quickly, conveniently, low cost, so they can put good margins on it. So many things are gonna fall off, right? Quality of material, understanding of product, understanding of your vehicle, standards of work, right? Standards of fit and finish on the back end, and how much the people actually care that are touching your vehicle. All of those things go out the window when you're playing the numbers game. So because of that, I just don't recommend getting any of this stuff done through dealers. There are some dealerships who have great working relationships with high-end shops that take pride in their work and kick out 10 out of 10 installs, but quite honestly, those are few and far between. If you happen to run into one of those, obviously it can benefit you to work with your dealer with that established relationship, but 99% of the time that is simply not going to be the case. And this can also be very easily seen if you just look at the price points that things are sold to dealerships versus what they're hitting at retail. Wholesale discounts can only get you so far. So if you're hundreds of dollars off price-wise, or thousands of dollars off, even if you're talking paint protection film, or if the time commitment is way off, right? If they're saying, hey, we can get this done in 30 minutes while you're signing the papers, versus professional shops who are telling you, hey, it's got to stay here overnight for us to run the traps on this properly. All of these things are going to be key indicators that show you that, hey, the product quality and the install quality is not there. So again, for those two major reasons, oversight and quality, I do not recommend getting this stuff done at dealerships. If you're looking to have these services done to your new vehicle and you're in Houston, Texas, please reach out to us, HoustonPaintProtection.com, or swing by the shop in person. We're happy to walk you through all of the details of these products and services and find something that works well for you.